The Afterlife, truth behind the Book of the Dead. For the ancient Egyptians, death wasn't the end. It was the beginning of a new journey. A journey through the underworld, guided by spells, symbols, and sacred texts. Join us today on Ancient Worlds Revealed as we explore the secrets of the Book of the Dead. Hey everyone, welcome to Ancient Worlds Revealed. Today we're diving into the mysteries of the Book of the Dead. But before we begin, remember to hit that subscribe button to join our incredible community of explorers. Let's embark on this journey together. The Book of the Dead. When we hear this phrase, we might picture a dusty old volume filled with tales of ghosts and goblins. But what if I told you it's much more than that? Imagine being an ancient Egyptian preparing for what lies beyond. Death wasn't something feared, it was a transition, a doorway to the afterlife. And the Book of the Dead was the key. But here's a twist, there wasn't one book. It was a collection of texts, spells, and incantations. Parchment scrolls filled with cryptic symbols and words were buried with the dead. Their purpose, to guide the soul through the perilous journey of the afterlife. These texts, written in hieroglyphics, weren't just religious tracts. They were survival manuals for the next world. They contained the key to navigating the twists and turns of the Duat, the Egyptian underworld. The Book of the Dead holds within its ancient pages the secrets of a civilization long gone. It offers us a glimpse into their deepest fears, hopes, and beliefs about the afterlife. But it also raises some profound questions. What did the ancient Egyptians believe about the afterlife? How did their understanding of the universe shape their rituals and beliefs? And what can we learn from their fascinating journey into the unknown? Now let's take a closer look at this intriguing collection of texts. Picture yourself standing in front of a burial chamber in the Valley of the Kings. In your hands, you hold a papyrus scroll covered in intricate hieroglyphics. This is no ordinary document. It's a funerary text from the Book of the Dead. As you unroll the papyrus, you're transported to a world of myths and magic where the dead are not laid to rest, but embark on a journey through the underworld. The Book of the Dead wasn't a singular work, but rather a compilation of spells, prayers, and incantations meant to guide the deceased through their final trials and tribulations. Each page is a portal to another realm, where mythical creatures roam and the gods of the underworld hold the scales of justice. At the core of this ancient text lies one of the most haunting images in all of mythology, the weighing of the heart ceremony. This pivotal moment occurs when the deceased stands before Osiris, the god of the underworld, and Anubis, the guide of souls. In the balance, one end holds the deceased's heart, representing their life and deeds on earth, while the other end holds the feather of truth, representing Mat, the goddess of justice and cosmic order. As the heart is placed on the scale, the god of wisdom, Thoth, acts as the scribe, recording the result. If the heart is lighter than the feather of truth, the deceased is deemed pure of heart and has lived a life in harmony with Mat. In this scenario, the deceased is granted passage to the field of reeds, an idyllic paradise where they can reunite with loved ones and enjoy blissful existence. However, if the heart is heavier than the feather of justice, it signifies that the deceased has been impure in life, engaging in deceit, wrongdoing, or causing harm to others. In this grim outcome, the god Ammit, depicted as a fearsome creature with the head of a crocodile, the forebody of a lion, and the hind legs of a hippopotamus, promptly devours the heart, bringing the soul's journey to a terrifying end. This ceremony symbolizes the ancient Egyptians' deep-rooted belief in the importance of truth, justice, and the balance of the cosmos. It reflects their conviction that even in death, one's actions are judged, and their eternal fate is determined based on their adherence to Ma'at. The Book of the Dead goes beyond mere burial rituals. It offers a glimpse into the hearts and minds of those who came before us. It reveals a society that grappled with profound questions about the afterlife, the purpose of life, and the nature of the divine. But it also raises some thought-provoking questions. Why did the ancient Egyptians develop such complex beliefs about the afterlife? How did their understanding of the universe influence their art, religion, and daily life? And what can we learn from their unique perspective on death and the journey of the soul? As we delve deeper into the enigmatic world of the Book of the Dead, we uncover a treasure trove of symbolism and imagery that continues to captivate scholars and enthusiasts alike. From the iconic image of Anubis leading the deceased through the underworld to the mesmerizing depiction of the field of reeds, each illustration carries profound meaning and offers a window into the Egyptian way of life. Let's focus on one particular symbol that holds immense significance: the Eye of Ra. This powerful emblem is believed to represent the sun god Ra in his journey across the sky. It symbolizes protection, healing, and the triumph of light over darkness. For the ancient Egyptians, the Eye of Ra was a source of strength and was often used as a protective amulet against evil spirits and malevolent forces. Scholars believe that the Eye of Ra may have been inspired by the shape of the sun disk or the moon, and was associated with various goddesses, including Hathor and Bastet. Its popularity endured throughout ancient Egyptian history, and it was commonly depicted in temples temples, tombs, and on everyday objects. The Eye of Ra serves as a reminder of the Egyptians' profound connection to the natural world and their belief in the divine power of the sun. However, not all aspects of the Book of the Dead are as outwardly symbolic. Some elements are more subtle and open to interpretation. One such aspect is the mention of the 42 gods of the negative confession. According to ancient Egyptian beliefs, the deceased had to stand trial before these gods who represented various aspects of human conduct and morality. The negative confession was a declaration in which the deceased swore to have avoided all forms of wrongdoing and sin during their earthly life. This practice reflects the Egyptians' deep concern with ethical conduct and their desire for a peaceful journey through the underworld. But what was the purpose of facing such trials and confessing one's sins? Was it a means of seeking forgiveness or a way to affirm one's commitment to living a virtuous life? To truly comprehend the depths of this fascinating tradition, we must venture further into the realm of ancient Egyptian beliefs and practices. Some scholars suggest that the Book of the Dead was not merely a collection of funerary texts, but a manual for conscious awakening. It was believed that the journey through the underworld symbolized the process of spiritual transformation, where the soul had to confront its own darkness and emerge purified on the other side. In this context, the trials and tribulations faced by the dead were seen as opportunities for growth and enlightenment, allowing the soul to reach a higher state of being. Furthermore, the Book of the Dead wasn't just confined to the realm of the dead. Many scholars now believe that it had practical applications for those still living. By studying and reciting the texts, the Egyptians believed they could gain insight into their own mortality and the mysteries of the afterlife. It was a way for them to connect with their ancestors and seek guidance from the divine. But why would ancient Egyptians have such a preoccupation with death and the afterlife? Could it be that death was not seen as an ending, but as a continuation of life in another form? Was the Book of the Dead a way to prepare not only for death, but for life itself? These questions lead us to the very core of what it means to be human and our innate desire to understand the unknown. The Book of the Dead remains one of the most captivating and enigmatic texts in human history. Its images of judgment, gods, and the soul's journey continue to fascinate scholars and readers alike. Whether viewed as a literal guide to the afterlife or a symbolic representation of the human condition, it offers us a glimpse into the heart and mind of one of the world's most fascinating civilizations. As we close this episode, we're left with more questions than answers. What did the ancient Egyptians really believe about the afterlife? How did their beliefs shape their art, religion, and daily life? And what can we learn from their unique perspective on death and the journey of the soul? While we may never fully understand the complexities of the Book of the Dead, one thing is certain: it continues to captivate our imaginations and remind us of the mysteries that lie beyond our mortal coil. What are your thoughts on the Book of the Dead? Do you believe it was a literal guide to the afterlife or a symbolic representation of the human condition? Share your thoughts in the comments below. And don't forget to subscribe to Ancient Worlds Revealed. We bring you the most amazing stories from our past every week. And if you've enjoyed this episode, be sure to check out our previous content. Thanks for joining us on this journey through time. Until next time, keep exploring, keep asking questions, and above all, stay curious.